Hey guys, I'll be right in. I just wanted to get some fresh sage from my garden for my sauce. I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, it's me, Carolyn Scott Hamilton, the Healthy Voyager, and welcome to another episode of the Healthy Voyager's Global Kitchen. Today we are making a garlic sage cream sauce, and we're gonna be using cashews as the creamy base. For those of you who might have a nut allergy or are looking to keep the fat content down in your sauce, you can also use steamed cauliflower, which is a great way to kind of sneak in a veggie if you're trying to sneak them into your kids' food. Makes a really delicious base for cream sauce, but today we're gonna use the cashews, which is great because you get good fats and you get protein in your cream sauce. You're gonna need about a tablespoon of olive oil, but if you're looking to decrease your oil content, you can water saute, because we're gonna be sauteing about 10 to 15 leaves of fresh sage, minced, and some minced garlic. Then to make the base, we're gonna use about a cup of cashews, about a cup of water. Depending on how thick or thin you want your sauce, you can up or decrease your water. Salt and pepper to taste, 1 vegetable bouillon cube. You can use a vegan chicken bouillon cube because that's gonna give it that extra flavor. It's really delicious and that's what we're using today. And about 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast to give it that cheesy flavor. Okay, so we're gonna start with the aromatics. We're gonna saute them. We're gonna start with the olive oil, the sage, and the garlic. We're gonna turn our pan on to medium-low heat because we're using olive oil, which has a very low smoking point, so you don't wanna burn it. We're gonna let that get nice and warm. Then we're gonna toss our yummy garlic and sage in. It's gonna smell so good in here. You should be jealous. We're gonna toss in our garlic. And we're gonna brown up the garlic first before we toss in the sage. Get it nice and cooked down. And then that sage is gonna absorb all that yummy flavor. All right, now we're gonna toss in the sage. Just make sure that gets well coated. And you don't want to burn the sage either, so it's just a very light browning, making sure it's nice and well incorporated with this garlic. And then once it's ready to go, we're going to take it off the heat and let it sit while we make the base. All right, that is just about good. Remove it from the heat. And now we're going to make the base. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and make the base with the cashews. Gonna toss in the water first. And then we're gonna toss in our cashews. These cashews have been soaked overnight to remove that bitter shell on the outside, because what happens is when nuts are raw, they have a coating on them that is really hard to digest. So when you soak them overnight, it makes them softer and more easily digestible. And actually, they are more carb when they're raw, but when they're soaked overnight, they become more protein. So it's better for you. All right, so we're gonna toss in the nuts. And we're gonna put in our bouillon cube and our nutritional yeast. And then we're just gonna put in a pinch of salt. We can always add some later. Don't want it too salty because you got a lot of garlic and sage. You don't want to overpower it. Just a little bit of pepper. Here we go. Okay, so now that this is all well incorporated and creamy, we're gonna add in our garlic and our sage. It's already so nice and creamy. And this blender makes it hot already, so you don't even have to put it on the stove. All right, so we're gonna scrape out all this yummy, garlicky sage. It smells like Thanksgiving. And we're gonna just pop that in there. Make sure we get all of that garlic. All right, nice. Hang out over there. Just gonna blend it up one more time, and then it's ready to roll. All right, it is done. You can go ahead and put this on veggies, on anything you like, but today we're just gonna put it on some pasta, so it's like a creamy Alfredo. Alrighty, off we go. And that is it. Just pour it over your pasta. Look at all that yummy sage, garlic. So smelly in a good way. All right, I'm gonna save some of this for later. And that's it. Let's garnish that with a little sage. And it's good to go. Easy, raw, vegan, gluten-free, cashew, garlic, sage, cream sauce. All right, well, if you like this recipe, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have something to say, put it down in the comments below. And if there's anything you'd like me to make here on the Healthy Voyagers Global Kitchen, please do let me know. Shout out via message or in the comments below. I love to hear what you have to say. And follow me on all social media platforms. It's Healthy Voyager at Twitter, as well as on Facebook, Instagram, and at healthyvoyager.com, where you'll find a ton of recipes. But I'm gonna go enjoy this. I'll see you guys later on the next episode of the Healthy Voyagers Global Kitchen. Bye.